There's a thought experiment that Terry Pratchett once offered. Imagine a large red switch mounted in a cave with a sign next to it that reads, "End of the world switch. Please do not touch." How long before someone flips it? Pratchett's answer, not long enough for the paint to dry. We live in an age that is genuinely obsessed with other people's stupidity. It's one of our great shared pastimes, scrolling through the feed, watching the news, marveling at whoever it is today who's managed to embarrass themselves or the rest of us. We are remarkably good at spotting idiots. The philosopher Lars Svendsen wrote a book about this, a serious philosophical inquiry into human stupidity, and his central argument is both simple and quietly devastating. The most dangerous idiot in your life is not on your timeline. It's the one you see in the mirror every morning and almost never recognize. Svendsen draws a careful distinction between types of cognitive failure, and it's worth sitting with. Stupidity, at its most basic, is thoughtlessness. It's reaching for the cliché, the stock phrase, the comfortable non-answer, rather than genuinely engaging with what's in front of you. Idiocy is something slightly different and, perversely, slightly more advanced. The idiot is actually trying to think. They are just doing it badly, with their ego quietly steering whole operation off a cliff. And then there's what Svendsen calls stupid idiocy, which is where bad thinking hardens into certainty, where you stop questioning yourself entirely and start treating your own conclusions as facts that the world needs to catch up with. Most of us move between these states daily, sometimes hourly. Here's the uncomfortable part. The people most confident in their own intelligence are frequently least equipped to assess it. The Dunning-Kruger effect, the psychological pattern where incompetence and self-assurance tend to travel together, is well documented. Those who know the least feel the most certain, precisely because they lack the awareness to notice what they're missing. Socrates understood this. He was declared the wisest man in Athens, not because he had all the answers, but because he was honest about not having them. That admission, "I might be wrong," was not weakness. It was the beginning of actual thinking. Bertrand Russell put it plainly, "The stupid are cocksure and the intelligent are full of doubt." That's not a comfortable thing to hear in an era that rewards conviction above almost everything else. There's another pattern Svendsen identifies, one that feels particularly familiar right now. He calls it the emotocracy, a culture where "I feel" has effectively replaced "I think" as the basis for public reasoning. The original Greek meaning of idiots is illuminating here. It referred to a private person, someone who lived apart from the shared world of reason in their own interior world. When we treat our feelings as the final authority on what's true, we're not being authentic, we're retreating, we're refusing the harder, more necessary work of testing our views against reality and against other people. Hegel, not known for his light of touch, called this reliance on inner promptings anti-human, and he had a point. We only become fully human, fully capable of reasoning well in genuine exchange with others, when our ideas are pressed and questioned and sometimes simply proven wrong. Svendsen's conclusion is not that stupidity can be defeated. It can't. It's more like a Sisyphean condition, something we're always pushing against, never fully free of. What we can do is stay honest about it. Seek out the argument that challenges you, not just the one that confirms what you already think. Hold your certainties loosely, and occasionally look in the mirror, not for reassurance, but as a genuine act of inquiry. The question Svendsen leaves us with is a simple one. Which truth are you currently holding on to just because you're too proud to let it go? Thanks for watching.